What's up, everyone? We're gonna get to the fishing very soon, but I just wanted to give a quick update on the fishing video award that I mentioned a couple of videos back. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna be giving out a plaque for best fishing video of 2023. It's very broad. It could be anything. It really don't even have to catch fish in it. It just has to be related to fishing. And yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I said it in the last video. I'll say it again. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick 4 videos. I have a few in mind already, but still open to a few more suggestions if you guys have them. And I'm gonna do a poll on my Instagram on February 10th. It's a Friday. I'll post a poll on my story, maybe in the afternoon sometime, so it'll be up for 24 hours. Whoever gets the most votes is gonna win this little plaque. I might give away some fishing stuff as well with it. So if you're interested in winning some fishing stuff, or if you're just interested in being a part of the poll, follow me on Instagram. I always leave it linked in the description of all my videos. And yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. But we'll get back to the fishing. So, backstory on the fishing. My friend Nick Fish and I went out to go hunt some herring during the herring spawn, which was last month sometime. And while we're out there, we were debating about halibut, just like the one you see right here. He told me that he doesn't think I'd catch a keeper halibut in January. So we made a little gentleman's bet. I told him I was gonna try it, and I actually didn't even get out to try it until the very last day of January. And this is how it went. It's cold, like 40 degrees. We're back out on the kayak, and we're hoping that the halibut are also back. This is my first time out halibut fishing today. We have a really big boat headed straight towards us, so I should get out of the way here. But we're gonna be trying to catch a halibut. It's our first time, me and Nick, coming out here trying to catch some halibut this season. It's super early in the season, but who knows? I feel like there could be a halibut out here. Whew. Don't want to get run over by that one. Definitely no fishing pressure today. I don't see any other fishing boats in my vicinity. Literally not a single one, just me and Nick. So if there's any halibut out here and they're hungry, they're gonna find our herring. So let's get our line down and see what happens. Alright, so shout out to Nick Fish for hooking me up some herring. I forgot my herring this morning. I was in a little bit of a rush and I forgot it in the freezer. So shout out to him. We're using these herring. These are the same herring that we cast netted back during the herring spawn. I did a little video on that. If you want to see that, you can check it out. We actually Nick got on a much bigger spawn than the one that we did in my video. So he's got quite a few herring. He was nice enough to spare me a couple. We're gonna give that a little bend. I'll show you why we give that a little bend later on in the video, but I want to get this down. Got this drag a little bit. Nice roll. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Alright, we're gonna drop this down. It's game time. Alright, officially fishing. That's a fish. That's a fish. Oh, it's not a big one. I don't think it's a big one, but it's a fish. First fish of the year. If it's a halibut, I think it's a halibut. I think it's a small one though. So it's been fairly slow today. We've been at it for a couple hours without any real action. But I finally got one here. Let's see if it's a keeper. Let's see if it's a keeper. I'm just happy to catch one. It's been so long since I've hooked a halibut. Oh, I don't think it's quite a keeper, but it's pretty dang close. We're gonna have to measure this one. Dude, it might be a keeper. It's pretty close. Kind of a long and skinny one, so if we're lucky, it'll hit the minimum requirement, which is 22 inches. Dude, this might be a keeper. I think it is a keeper. So we gotta measure with the mouth closed. 22 and a half. Woohoo! 22 and a half. All right, I gotta put him on a stringer before I lose him. I did it! Should have never doubted me. Nick was trying to tell me that there were no fish out here. He challenged me. Actually, on our last herring mission, we made a gentleman's bet that I couldn't catch a keeper halibut in the month of January. And it's July 31st, or sorry, January 31st. And that's keeper. Woo! Never been so happy for a 22 and a half incher. Hook is out. Look at that. It's a California halibut, first one of the year. We'll just measure once more just to make sure.
That's unexpected.
I know. I wasn't even expecting it. I looked over and my rod was bent. I was like, oh, something's wrong here. Yeah, oh, maybe it is 23. I think it is 23. Mouth closed. It's like 22 3/4. Yes! Yes! Yes!
I can't believe that.
Oh. Well, thank you for the bait. I have to give Nick some credit. I forgot the bait this morning, so appreciate the bait donation.
Match the hatch.
That's true.
That's awesome though.
You know, I just picked up this piece of trash. Maybe that was it. Good karma. So now when I was trolling a little bit slower than normal, I was thinking that because it's so cold, maybe these fish are lethargic. They don't really want to work too hard to chase down a bait. And I don't know if that made the difference or not, but I'm gonna do it again. You really wanted that herring. Look at that, that's all that's left. So I wanted to show you why we do the curl and the bait. So this is just straight up no bend, and I'll show you what it looks like in the water. You can see it there. It just kind of coasts through the water. It doesn't really look like much. So then if we give it a little bend like that, and throw it in the water. If we were going faster, it'd look better. But anyways, you can see it's rolling through the water, and I feel like that gives a little more flash, a little easier for these fish to see it. And that's why we give it a bend. And we've been at it for over 2 hours now. So yeah, after doing that for a couple hours, nothing. It was looking fairly grim, bleak, but there was one out there. I don't know if it was a stray halibut or if there's a group of them, but got one to bite. So we're gonna keep going for a little bit here. Probably give it another hour or two, see if I can find another one.
My herring just wants to show off in front of some of the other fish. It looks so good today.
Just a little bit flashier than all the rest of them. All right, it's looking like I found the only halibut out here. It's kind of tough fishing, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's very, very off season. I feel very lucky to even have caught one, and even luckier that it happened to be a keeper. So, first keeper of 2023, we caught one in January. I'm thinking I might have to do a challenge, catching a keeper halibut every month of 2023. That'd be a good challenge. So anyways, we'll see if that happens, but I checked off January. So anyways, just wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Nick Fish. A lot of people ask me if I do guided kayak trips or guided fishing trips in general. I don't personally, but my buddy Nick Fish, who is with me here today, was nice enough to donate some bait to me to enable me to catch that fish. He does guided trips, so definitely check him out on Instagram. He'll be doing trips just like this. In my opinion, halibut, kayak halibut in the bay is one of the best trips to do if you're thinking about getting into kayak fishing or anything like that. Kayak halibut in the bay is probably, I would recommend it as a good first trip. So anyways, hit him up. I'm sure he'll start doing them. Hey, when do you think you'll start doing guided trips?
End of February, probably. February.
For halibut in the bay?
Yeah.
And you can do kayak halibut throughout the rest of the year, probably from February all the way, probably to like October, September, October if you want to. And as an added bonus, if you've been, just tell him I sent you, he'll give you $50 off your first trip. So yeah, definitely hit him up. Like I said, I totally recommend kayak halibut in the bay as a good starting point if you're looking to do some kayak fishing. There's a lot of action and you learn a lot about kayak fishing. Kayaking and fishing is two separate things. Yeah, he'll learn a lot from him, so totally recommend it. Check him out. What's the best way to contact you? Instagram?
Instagram, nickfish007, or NorCal Kayak Accessories.
Okay.
Gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah, fun day out here. I know the fishing wasn't that great, but man, I got one. I think I got the only one out here. Now I'm sure there's more, but I don't think there's very many right now. So I'm lucky to have got one, and then lucky for it to have been a keeper. So anyways, quick video. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.